Hello! The Man Who Walked Between the Towers by Mordechai Gerstein. This is a brilliant book. It's a true story about a man called Philippe Petit, a French man, who walked between two huge skyscrapers, two towers, the Twin Towers in New York City in America, that at that time were the tallest towers in the whole world. And he walked between them on a tightrope. Look at this. There he goes. There's a sticker of some seagulls on the back of this. Grr. But look at this. He's walking over there. This is a brilliant book. It tells the story of how he walked between these two towers. And here they are being built. There they are, the Twin Towers, and here they are complete, towering over New York City. And here's Philippe down here with his fancy hat, looking up at them. Once there were two towers side by side. They were each a quarter of a mile high. That's unimaginably tall. 1,340 feet. The tallest buildings in New York City. A young man saw them, that's Philippe. A young man saw them rise into the sky. He was a street performer. He rode a unicycle. He juggled balls and fiery torches. But most of all, he loved to walk and dance on a rope he tied between two trees. And there he is in the park, with the towers in the background, balancing a hat on his nose. He looked not at the towers, as you or I might, but at the space between them, and thought, what a wonderful place to stretch a rope, a wire on which to walk. Once the idea came to him, he knew he had to do it. If he saw three balls, he had to juggle. If he saw two towers, he had to walk. That's how he was. Hadn't he danced on a wire between the steeples of Notre Dame Cathedral above his amazed home city, Paris? Why not here, between these towers? And so he starts to make a plan on how to do it, because of course, it was against the law. He was going to try and do something against the law. You're not allowed just to string up a rope between two towers and walk between them. No, it's dangerous. If he fell, he would die. He'd splat like a tomato. But imagine if he landed on someone, they'd be squashed too. Anyway, he makes a plan. He hatches a plan, and off he goes. And using a bow and arrow, ingeniously, he shoots the rope across. He suspends the rope between the towers. And what I love about this book is that it's got a couple of, where are they? Where are they? Oh my gosh, look, oh, terrifying. Look at that, it's got a big, super fold out page. Can you see him up there? Death defying. Up there. And here's another one. This is, oh, I love this one too. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look how high up he is. All the way up there, a speck. And here are the people down at the bottom, gasping. They cannot believe their eyes. They can't believe what they're seeing. A man all the way up there, walking, risking his life for fun. He doesn't come down. The police go up there and say, "Hey buddy, get down, get off the rope, what you doing?" But he doesn't, and of course they can't go and get him. Look at that, higher than the birds themselves, staring down on New York City. And that policeman's dropped his hat. Eventually, he had to give himself up, and he almost got in trouble with the law, but they came up with an ingenious punishment. The Man Who Walked Between the Towers by Mordechai Gerstein. It's a brilliant, brilliant book. Loads of fun. there's loads of interesting conversations to have about it. Why does he do this? What drives him? He said he had to do it because they were there. That was his reason. He did this in the 1970s. So that would be, maybe 40 years ago or so. Nowadays, it would be filmed by everybody on their phones. They'd film it. But amazingly, I don't think there's any footage, any film of him doing this. There are some photos. If you look up on YouTube, you might be able to see them. But it's a super book with some really lovely fold-out pages, really giving you an idea of the scale of his achievement. Do try and track it down. It's ace. Anyway, cheerio. Bye for now.